Well, it is what it is. Let's go to the material. It's this, the ML3 material blend, which is a 3 material blend. It's a hysterically expensive shader, apparently. Platform stats. Texture samples 7 of 16. Yeah, don't worry about it. There's only 7 texture samplers. I guess we should have that as a divide. You distracting me? Looking good? No, it looks terrible. Don't you even... How dare you even looking good me when it looks terrible? I'll fight you. So I wonder if we're using world aligned normal wrong. If in fact we should just use world aligned. And then the noise scale is going to have to change as well, because I've changed the noise scale. Are we always going to want the noise to be uniform scale? Probably. In the final material, is it going to be driven by a mask? Yes. Let's get the normal, okay? Let's get vertex, normal, world space, and let's get vertex interpolator. See, I wonder if there's detail lighting, that's the one. Yeah, this it doesn't look like it's rendering correctly, does it? It looks like, yeah, it looks like it's not rendering correctly. So that didn't work. That's in fact a no-go. Nice, Bardaki, yes. Hi there, Bardaki. What's going on? Also, yeah, now we're live. We can do the shoutouts. Thank you, Vida, for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy it here. Please check out Vida. They just started using Godot, but they don't stream it. They do play some video games online. And they are solid player, excellent artist. Cooling down a bit after work. It's 5:16. How are you even finished work yet? You've got another 3 hours to go. Good. And thank you, Big Gamey, for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy it here. Everyone go check out Big Gamey as well. And let me add you both to the overlay. Gently, otherwise it will... you saw nothing. It will... the timer won't reset itself. It's called time zones. Ah, true. Well, since how you're here and you're an experienced mathematician and shader creator and video game developer, you can tell me why my shader doesn't work, why my material is broken, why it doesn't respect the normals, and why it is lit incorrectly. Wait. What if I just two-side it, huh? Because I ran out of magic. Damn! You're right. 9 texture lookups makes you run out of magic really fast. It's true. So, the sun, if we can call it that, is there. And that's corroborated by all the shadows in the scene normally. You can see them. You can see all the shadows here. Hey, Lumi. I don't know why everyone started calling him Ducky, but enjoy that. But you can see the shading between these 4 boxes here and these 2 boxes here do not line up. So I wonder if we just no normals at all. That's your fault. Oh dear. No normals at all, right? We'll get rid of the normals. This is what I did last time. This is what crashed the engine last time. I saved the material before it was ready to be saved. No normals, right? Works like a charm, right? Looks beautiful. So it's definitely the normal that's broken. Okay? So at least we have that knowledge. Yeah. That's wrong, huh? It's kind of right. It's right enough. Green on this side. Turquoise on this side, huh? What's up with that? It should be green on this side. So these normals are jacked as well. Oh, I'm reeing so hard right now. So this is what a normal's meant to look like, right? This is beautiful normals. This is incorrect. And apparently also the tunnel will be too then. Poopy. It doesn't look too bad, but it is wrong. Allegedly. It got even worse the closer we got to it as well, and that's disturbing. Irish John Games! Welcome. Like I know what... Did someone say pitch 07 poo-poo? Yes. Journey Werney. Nice. Do we have to component mask out blue from the scenario and then put blue back in? Because blue is... So... basically, every graphics program's got its own beautiful, lovely way of representing a normal plane, right? So in Unreal, I believe we have a blue, which represents the fact that the face is normal to the face. No, you. Right, so we have the face normal, which is represented as blue. So everything should be at least blue. And then we have the red channel, which I believe is from a raycast from the top of the surface. And we have green, which I believe is a raycast from the side of the surface, and you have a value between 0 and 1, depending on which direction. Sorry, that curve actually goes the wrong way. Whoop. You have a value from 0 to 1 depending on which direction it is between here and here and here and here, right? So if you have a fully red or a pink, if you have a pink pixel, that means that this pixel is facing vector math. It's facing exactly 45 degrees out from the surface, or it's facing outwards and it's facing completely down towards the bottom of the surface. One of those two. I don't know. But I get the feeling like the normal that we're putting in here is world normal. It takes the input of a normal map. Maybe? I don't know. That's unfortunate. Now get back to work. This is work. This is the job. This is what we're trying to fix. So you can see that with the normals turned off, everything is fairly cromulent. Everything is the correct iridescent shade that it should be facing the world normal, right? Mostly. This is bright pink and this is kind of gross because it's got green and blue and red mixed in, but that's because it has a surface normal. Can I show the other normal? Is there another? Show me the tangent. Oh my goodness. Okay, no, pretend I didn't show you that. I don't know what that was. Let's just go back to lit. Anyway, what is this psychedelic nightmare? This is game development. Game development is a psychedelic nightmare. So the idea is we want to get the world normals as they are now and project a surface normal onto those world normals, right? Am I wrong? And I watched a cool YouTube video and they were like, yeah, you just used a world aligned normal thing. And then I was like, great, so I'll just lerp between those 3 world aligned normals. No problem. But I wonder if actually I should just be using a world aligned texture, because it's going to be a texture sample that we're going to be using for the normal, right? You know what I'm saying? So let me just real quick. This is how it was hooked up before, and I wonder if I'm making a mistake again, but we'll find out in a second. XYZ texture, XYZ texture, XYZ texture, and the alpha won't change, and then the lerp can go back into the normal. So I get the feeling like for using a normal, you're probably meant to use the world aligned normal node instead of the world aligned texture node, because the world aligned texture node is going to align a texture and the world aligned normal is going to align a normal, but at the same time using the world aligned normal doesn't seem to align the normal to the world. It's frustrating, isn't it? When computers don't do what you tell them to, even though you're asking them to do what someone else has asked the computer to represent to you to do what it thinks it should be doing in that situation. That's not normal. And every time something goes wrong, I drink tea. It's tea. It's definitely tea. And there you go, it broke again. You understand me? You see what I'm saying here? Beautiful normal there, shear angle. Looks like it's rotated though, so that's interesting. Better. Right. Better than with what? No. than it was but also not correct still, since it's yellow and it should be green. And it doesn't actually have a normal to it at all. Or it does have a normal. It's the texture there, but it's the wrong normal. Anyway. So then we have this, which is blend angle corrected normals, yeah, with the vertex normal and the additional normal to put on top, which is meant to blend the normal of the vertex to the normal of the normal texture that we're supplying. And I'm going to assume this doesn't work either because it was unconnected when I came to it. And maybe it's worthwhile just shredding this material and not pursuing it, because it is going to be a very, 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 very... How is the vertex shader cheaper than the shader instructions generally? Where's the pixel shader one? God damn it. Anyway, and you can see that this bricks. This bricks. Absolutely 110% bricks the normal. So some of it's right, and some of it's completely, oh my days, what is that? Chat, we've done it. We've corrupted the GPU again. Oh, the ball looks nice, right? But now it has a reflected normal, right? So the normal is reflected through the thing, except for the cube, which the normal is, I don't want to talk about that one. It's like when you look under the bed and you find the monster that's been sleeping there for the last 10 years, and you're like, let's just ignore that. And if we go back to the lit mode, you'll see that it is balked again. So the lighting is incorrect. And the lighting's incorrect because the normal is incorrect. And the normals are incorrect because we're supplying the wrong thing to the normals, because this apparently doesn't work. Flip them around. What harm could it do? Do I have a reference normal block? The ones on top are reference normals. Totally fine. That's not better. It's a little bit better. It's different. It's still broken. But that is actually better. Kind of. So it's meant to be green on this side. It's not. It's meant to be turquoise on this side. We have the turquoise in the normal map. What's it meant to be on the top? Purple, right? It's that the normal blue, and it's meant to be yellow on the bottom. It's not yellow on the bottom. It's blue on the bottom. So that's instantly incorrect. Great. So let's go back to using this. No, we didn't apply this the settings, did we? Let's try that. If anyone knows how to do this, by the way, feel free. Once again, that's not correct. Once again, we've got the double normal thing going on. Where there's going to be two sides of each normal color stitched together, or there were. I don't even want to talk about it. The top and the front are the same. I don't want to talk about it. Just want to ignore it. Cannot cast from smaller type, float 2, to larger type, float 3. Oh, you're really gonna make me do this, are you, huh? It's fine. I was born to do this. See how frowny I am. See this frown on my face. See me getting into Frown Town. So we're gonna append a 0 into the blue channel. Then we're gonna lerp. Pen vector. I'm going to append a 1 onto the blue. And this may have just been the cheekiest thing to do. So what we're going to do, what we're doing is blending them all together, and then we're taking the blue out, and we're appending a 1 into the blue channel, which is gonna, fingers crossed, make sure the whole thing is superficially convex. Speaking of superficially convex, I think the word is topologically. We gotta talk about the tree. It's a beautiful tree, but it cannot. Hey, that works. Why does it work? Why? Why does it work? I'm not even angry, I'm just confused. Yeah. So basically what we did was I think maybe the lerp was getting a little bit angry about the Z value. In fact, we shouldn't really be having any values bigger than 1. It might be worthwhile putting a clamp on it. Anyway, hello Shadow. Shadow has greeted everyone. Hello, how are you doing? How you doing, Shadow? We've just air quotes fixed and air quotes material, which I'm probably gonna have to break again one day. But that's fine. You can see there's a little bit of normal detail there. Let's go over to the mountain where the normal detail might stand out a little bit more. It's like on little craggy bits there and little bits on the inside, and no longer shows lighting through the front, which is good. There's a little pink light in there, there's a little green light down there, a little blue light down there, and you can see the normals are all very happy with it. Although we did blast the noise value, so I'm going to have to open the what's this? Noise blend granite. So we're going to have to change the noise scale to 5 to get the effect that we had last week, which is little bits of polished, bits of polished granite here and there from little anti-footfalls. And yeah, so you know, we can put whatever textures we want into this. We could have neon green, we could have slate, we could have whatever we want to do with it, we can do with it now. Also this, it exists. It still exists. Yeah, so, oh yeah, question, does nanite work? No, it does not. Great, fantastic. So, talking about the tree, yes, we have talked about the tree now. There's a lot of hoopy gappy hoopy things in the tree, which look great, look fantastic, are great, are fantastic, will not render agreeably in the Unreal Engine 5. Lumen doesn't like it, Nanite doesn't like it, the mesh simplifier doesn't like it. Anything with a hole in it like this, not like that. I did that. Ignore that. Anything with a hole in it like that, or a hole in it like this even, my mesh is also at fault. So we're gonna have to work on that one day. But today, what were we doing today? I don't know. We just started. I just started. If anyone has a suggestion of what we can work on today, I think what I was going to do is continue going through the 3D assets and cleaning them up so they can go into the game. I just wanted this beautiful granite. I can work on some beans. I mean, we'll get to the beans shortly, I'm sure. We'll definitely get to the beans shortly. But yeah, this is just an example of what we can do with material blends. In the final product, it'll probably be either a layered material, or it will have the material data packed into fewer textures, and we'll use channels and tinting, more computationally direct, easier for the PC to handle, etc., yada yada, blah blah. No one cares. Boring stuff. Let's just browse that asset. So we have SM Mountain Creeper 4. Okay. Mountain Greebly. That's this lad, right? Box 2. That is that Mountain Greebly. Lintel Greebly. Okay. Interesting. Do you know what? Before I do anything, we can take these out into the sun and actually do a UV on them because I didn't. So this is SMGN Lintel Greebly. It has one element. This is the same mesh, has one element. This has two elements apparently. So that's wrong. Look where you get some groceries. Get those beans in, Bardaki. Do it. I dare you. Modeling. So we're gonna remove that material. Excuse me. Where's the material painting? Matte Ed. The selected component has a different material set from the underlying asset. Asset materials are shown. Let's delete it. You don't need it. Yeah? No? Yeah? This is a big brush to be doing asset material painting with. Oh, flood fill. Boom. Assign active material. That's a very good point, actually. How is this gonna work? How's this gonna work? Because this is a 3-dimensional object carved from a 2-dimensional UV space. Accept. UV editor. I don't know what's going on here. Unwrap. Existing UVs. I don't know what this is. Accept. These are different islands, really? Select edges, maybe. Yes. No. It's like that. That's oh, is one the inside and one is the outside? I see. Hold on. Who? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Is this the inside? That's the outside, right? So it's this one. Select islands. Move you down. So, unwrap. What is this? Hold on. Let's just move them over, and then we can select the edges here. We got hello, that one. Thank you. Which isn't connected to anything. This one. That is connected, right? Okay, that one and that one. They are the connected, right? Okay, so I don't know how that got disjointed. What do you call a 100-year-old ant? Yes. Some of these handles aren't very easy to grab onto. I'm gonna say that. Antique. Select edgeways. So we're gonna select all that, and then we're gonna unselect. Control Shift. Control click. And we're going to sew that, and then we're going to re-unwrap. I don't know, it has a little bit more cromulence to it now, I think, maybe. Yeah, because you get those little bands that go all the way through now, and that's beautiful. I like it. I don't want to distort the UVs too bad. And I don't want to seam in the wrong place. But you're going to see all those three faces, and you're not going to see any of the other faces, are you? Really? Not really. Not really. And I don't want to, like, stretch it so it looks weird. But I also don't want to use, like, not all of them. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, like... Yeah, I'll accept that. It's fine. Actually, okay, that's not correct. That's an interesting set of UVs you got there, friend. Oh, we could do it fully diagonal. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Yeah, I don't need to re-unwrap it. Don't worry about it. Layout? Edit. Just islands, right? So we're gonna select these. We're gonna move them completely out of the way for now. We're gonna select this. We're gonna rotate it 45 degrees. We're gonna move it into the center stage, and we're gonna make it as big as we can. Oh, I like how I can't scale it from the center. Oh, I can scale it from the center, and that's the only way it scales. It's still throwing me. Ah, do you think we can make it like wider, maybe? You think we can get away with a little bit of a squish on the oofs? Is that in or is that out? Oh, it's out. Oh, damn it. That looks fine, doesn't it? That looks fine. Beautiful. Okay. So this belongs on this end, right? And this belongs on this end. What if? Hold on. What if we? Get out. Is it? It's bad to share the same UV space as something else, right? Like it's not a friendly thing that we're allowed to do like a friend. Okay. Then we won't do that. Beautiful. So much wasted space. I love it. Where's the UV axis? Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay. So which one's the top? That is the top. Okay. Is this legal? Kinda. It's kind of working, isn't it? And then that's the bottom. No, cancel. Yeah, so oops. Okay. We select individual vertices and move those. Yeah, we can. We can and we will. Oops. I want to rotate the vertices. I don't know what my PC's thinking about, but it's got to stop thinking about it. Select. You know, the more I think about it, the more I feel like Unreal Engine's going to end up like the new Blender. Too many features under one roof. It's going to drive some people insane. Definitely not me, though. Definitely not me. Yikes. Yeah, okay. I know we said we wanted to pack it real efficiently, but that's too efficient. We gotta stop. 4 squares at the side of each square. We've run into some problem here. I see we've run into some problem here. Which will be sorted in just a moment, I'm sure. Okay, that's the top right there, right? This is why 3D artists get paid a lot of money. Huh. It's a lot of... I know we have the auto unwrap feature, but it didn't work very well for us. I want to kind of maximize this internal square because the bit underneath the internal square is quite small, but the internal square itself also is going to get hidden, so... Can't select it on this, huh? That's a little bit too wacky, huh? So we've got a rotation in this somewhere. Across this seam. Huh. So that's that point there, right? That and that at the same point, right? So that and then this, that's the point up. Okay, that's fine. And then this, that is the point at the top. So we have flattened it out correctly. I'm gonna open some windows and doors so it can cool down. Nice. Ah. I think it looks okay. It's... You can't really see it, can you? Which edge did I just pull? That one. So they look great because they got roughly a square to work in. These have got roughly a square to work in, but they look a bit kooky. Ah, because the square isn't a square, it's a trapezoid. Okay. That's slightly better. I spent all that time... No. Wrong button. Spent all that time... Get out of here. It's a trapezoid, yep. Correct. Excuse me? Excuse me, sir? Which way is up? Which way is up? Tell me, Unreal Engine, please. For the love of potato, which way is up? And then if we grab the vertex, there, and there, and then we just scale that down a little bit. Yeah, no, I don't want to. No, I didn't want to marquee select. Hello, I'm grabbing that. I'm grabbing the grabby handle. Why are you being like this today, huh? What's up with you, friend? Have I done you a mischief, huh? Have I done you a disservice? Have I not told everyone to use the Unreal Engine yet? Is that why it's acting up? Is that why it's acting out? Have I proven yourself to your engine yet? I've been granted. I've been put on the Unreal Engine developer list, but I have not been granted the title of master. That'll do. That'll do for me. Beautiful little marble little thingy. Thingamajiggy. Look at him go. Happy little marble lad. Unreal Engine, you do me mischiefs here. What's, Hello? Hello? What is this? Alright, you still a programmer, not the master. Barely even a programmer here. What has gone on here? Unreal. Why is it going to be like this, huh? I gave you a simple instruction reel. Do the UVs to a simple 3D model. And Unreal Engine threw a fit. Had a tantrum. I need the restart. We're in the Japanese input key mode as well. It's not going to be good for anything, is it? I'm so angry right now. One cool thing I did want to make. I say make. I was looking up what are they called? Glow in the dark bioluminescent mushroom. And I found a couple. There's one that's only native to Brazil. But it looks really cool. It looks like LED light pipes from like something with LED light pipes in it. It's the whole thing. I swear to God, it's corrupted my video card. What is this? Unreal. I'm restarting the engine. Yes. Save. Goodbye. And okay. Does it work now? It does. It does work now. Beautiful. Cool. Yeah, I think there's a serious... I don't know if it's an issue with my GPU or an issue with the engine code, but I think there is a serious something going wrong with the GPU pipeline in the Unreal Engine version 5.0.2. So watch out for that, kids. It'll bite you. Black Widow egg sac hatched yesterday. Tiny spiders everywhere. Pet Black Widow? Friendly, happy, healthy pet Black Widow? And this is where you want the world aligned textures. Ah, Z fighting. Stinky, smelly, stinky Z fighting. Free range spiders. It's how we like our spiders' eggs farmed free range. Somebody send help to Reno. It sounds like he's gonna need some help. Very, very shortly. Sheesh. You like spiders, but they need to keep their eggs outside. For everyone's safety, mostly the babies. True. Don't want the little baboos getting into the hoover. Is it too big or is it too small? It's too big. Oh, happy little archway doorway. Agree? Baby spiders are so tiny it's hard to avoid them. True. It is true. You squished a few this morning on accident? No! No! I'm sure they knew the dangers of what they were getting themselves into. Oh, there's this lad as well. What's this? Knew it. Knew it. Oh, no, no. Those are the heads. What's that? Okay. What's this? Ah, the crystals. Fun fact about the crystals. Give me that vector parameter. What's that? Amethyst. Let me tell you about amethyst. All right. Emissive G is unlit. That is not correct. We need a multiply, which is the scalar parameter. The emissive power, which default value may be 1, and the emissive color maybe is also green. This engine, eh? We'll make a material instance, which is going to be mi emiss teal. And we're going to change the power to 2 and the emissive color to like a bold teal. Beautiful, beautiful color it is. Just throw that on so we can see these little crystal lads. Hey now. Hey now. That's hey. They've improved the static lighting from baked lighting. And this is the second one, so let's make it a purple color. Just to satisfy all parties. Hype. It's actually a little bit hard to see if they're actually all the same mesh. There is a sneaky plant in here. Oh no. Oh god. There is a sneaky plant in here. And what are these? Triplets. Triplets. I think they are all the same mesh. Are they all the same mesh? I didn't even ask. I dare not. Shiny, shiny, shiny crystals. Shiny Did you know that some crystals actually do shine? Not under natural circumstances, but quartz has got a little electronic shimmer. That's how you make a piezo electronic object. smack it with a hammer, basically. And as the lattice deforms, it allows a current to flow through it. Fun facts. Yes! There's other crystals as well. They use them in muon detectors. They there's a I can't remember what the crystal is, but they use it in muon detectors, and it does flash a light when it gets hit by a high energy particle like a muon or a gamma ray or a beta radiation. If it can get through the hard shell. They don't glow like this though. Would that they could though. Wouldn't it be just crazy if there were actual glowing crystals actually? Modeling. Ah, I see. Yeah, I understand why that wasn't working anymore. Because I set them to non-lit surfaces, so they wouldn't have received lighting, whether they were glowing or not. So I made an ultra boo boo there. Yeah, they're all the same crystal. They're all the same mesh. You don't have audio. We're in the emergency room. You want to say hi and that you're amazing. You're amazing. Why are you in the emergency room, Bolin? Don't worry me. I hope it's for a good reason, not a bad reason. Stay safe. You apprenticed on some other friend's dad who was a jeweler and a silversmith? That's intense. Let me tell you about jewelry and silversmithing. It's intense. You hope Lita is okay? I also hope Lita is okay. Is this something that I've... Wait, hang on. Is this the secret? Or is this an entirely unrelated matter? Very true. They did a bunch of tests. She's going to be okay. Yes. Very good. Oopsie. Oops. Pivot. Ooh. Ooh. Did I ever do the old school wax casting? Silversmithing? No. I'm not a I may have misled you here. I'm not a silversmith. I was formerly an amateur blacksmith. But I know people who have done silversmithing, and I've watched the YouTube videos, and it is very intense. But the great thing about silversmithing is silver and gold are essentially endlessly malleable, so you don't really have to do anything. That's the one saving grace. Ah. You still got to do it and it was fun? Yeah. I was thinking about moving into silversmithing from blacksmithing because of reasons. There are some transferable skills between the two disciplines. Polishing mostly. But I never did. I never moved into the field. I never did any of the stuff. Maybe I should. Right. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just YOLO it. Buy a kilo of gold. Bankrupt myself instantly and have no tools. Whoops. Let me tell you how expensive gold is these days, kids. Sheesh. I mean, gold's always been fairly expensive, but... I knew there was one I had missed. Not that. Not that. Not that. What have I selected here? There we go. It's a lot more delicate work than blacksmithing. How dare you? How dare you? Oh, 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 oh. What the fripp? I caught my toe on something. I don't know what it was. Not that blacksmithing can't be delicate. I think maybe blacksmithing is a word that people have a certain image in their head about. Swinging a hammer, maybe. There are no hammers in my shop. I bought some towards the end of my short career to put handles on. I bought hammerheads that would have been great for a real cool beveling hammer and stuff like that. But I never really did any forging as a blacksmith. I did mostly the good old modern standard stock removal knife making. Do you want me to get an example of one of my horrible unfinished pieces that I have spent, you know, hours devaluing the raw materials for? It's right behind me. I can just grab it anytime. I'm not saying I'm bad at it. I'm good at the things that I finished. All the things that I finished and made available publicly were amazing. But you know, when you try something, there's always gonna be you know, that one thing. The lad that got away. You know what I mean? Come back! You won't say no. Where's it gone? It's gone! Someone's stolen it. Oh no, there it is. No, trigger! What was that, Drasil? Oh, now Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. It's got fingerprints all over it. It's old, and I messed up. Where's my camera? Where's my camera? I don't want to touch it with my fingers. I don't want to touch it with my fingers. So there was. You can. Oh, it's very shiny. Oh, I did not expect it to be that shiny. So what we have here is the camera doesn't have any autofocus, but it seems like it wants to focus on itself, so that's good. Can I just zap that up so it's real close? Ooh, nice. So we have Ladder Damascus, which I bought from a very dodgy seller on eBay. I believe it's the good old standard of 15N20 and 1095, high nickel and high carbon. They're both high carbon steels, but one's got more nickel than the other. And then we got some brass pins. You can't really see that they're brass with the color, but and then there's got a desert ironwood root bowl for the handle. It's got a carbon fiber bolster. It's got a glass fiber spacer and a carbon fiber little strip, and then it's got carbon fiber liners, and then you know, it's got the adjusting the zoom level here. Am I adjusting the correct way? I was. Patented handle shape. I'm kidding. It's the shape that I think I stole some of this off someone else, but this is the handle shape that I like. You know, you get a swoop for the index finger, and you get a swoop for the other three fingers, and then get this little flat bit on the end if you want to hold it backwards like a cool guy. You can hold it backwards, and it's not an issue. It's very comfortable, actually. Yeah, the Damascus. This is one of the things that I messed up. I'll show you the bit where I messed up. It's right at the front here. There's some scratches there. It was originally about 1 centimeter longer a knife, and then I put scratches in the front like that. And I went to polish the front out. I cut the front off, and I went to polish the front, and I put more scratches in it because I'm a doofus like that. Anyway, the whole spine was meant to be polished. I didn't get around to the middle bit because it's in the middle. But yeah, took some hours and a lot of money spent on the raw materials for this. If you look at the price of a piece of ironwood burl, you'll be shocked. It costs about as much as a CS:GO knife. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Now I have to pick up your seal. Oh no! Oh, I am knocking everything over. It was Drasil, yeah. Did anyone watch Beyblade? Oh, yeah. Anyway. That knife. Someone actually offered to buy it off me. The guy I got the carbon fiber off, he was like, "Oh, you should sell it to me. Shit's expensive these days." And I made that like 5 years ago, I know. The guy I bought the carbon off, he was like, "Can I buy it off you?" And I was like, I mean, normally I'd just say, yeah, sure, why not? You know, it's a thing I've made, but I wasn't really comfortable selling or even giving away something that wasn't up to standard. So I said, if it turns out, you're first in line, and then it didn't turn out. So I was like, yeah, you can't buy it, sorry. A shame. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for asking. Yeah, but that's the story of the most expensive failure knife project that I ever made. All right, yeah, we got to deal with these. I kind of want to keep a set. I just got to find where it loops. I want to say that and that are the same, but they're not, are they? Get those little shardies, and then it loops, I think. So there's a an acute triangle, and then a bool. So that's one crystal set. And then there's an acute triangle and a bool. That's two crystal sets, and then there should be no dupes there. You could still sab things with it, so it's not a complete failure. Actually, if you saw, it has a rounded. It's very, very bad at stabbing things. It was meant to be just, you know, like what would you call it? I guess in the end it would be a collector's piece of the Damascus and the fancy etching and the cool handle, and you probably wouldn't want to throw it around or do anything rough with it, but it's meant to be like a desk knife, really, for opening envelopes and letters and parcels. Gentle stuff. The shape really doesn't lend itself to stabbing because it's got that really wide tip with no taper to it. Now, if you want to see a knife stabbing, I'm kidding. I think I can just delete those. Assets referencing the pending. I don't think so. Force delete. Stab the envelopes, yes. But this gives us access to individual crystal shards. Oh, great. None of them have pivot set. Good. I don't care. Nah, not even a worry to me. Scream! I'm gonna scream. I like this. I don't know what they did. So, like, previously in the editor, if you had something that was contributing to the static lighting with its emissive thing, if it went off screen, it would stop doing that, right? But this has been really quite good. Oops. Kind of like that. I like the arch. The arch is good. I'm going to split these now. We'll see what we get. Really is coming together looking better every stream. Well, thank you. Like, I don't feel like a lot gets done in these streams, but I think it's just because there's a lot to do. Definitely won't be stressing Blint out by saying anything about the models. They're fantastic models. I feel like even that would stress someone out. Split. Accept. Now we're going to get one for each purple crystal, right? Sheesh. Yeah, okay, so I like how they've changed the unselect key from Alt to Control. Thank you. Thank you, Epic Games, for changing yet another input that everyone was used to and used every day on the daily. Ah, it's easier to press, I'm not gonna lie. It is actually genuinely easy to press an Alt. Some people's keyboards don't even have an Alt key. Think about that. Think about how poor I am to not be able to afford an Alt key. Deleto. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Doing pretty well considering by yourself and distract you a lot. I do occasionally boot it up while I'm not streaming, by the way. I hope you don't think I'm being I hope you don't think I'm some lightweight who only does game dev 2.5 days a week. You know, if there's something that's really annoyed me, I will boot it up after work. I don't stream it because it's easier to concentrate that way, but if I'm lurking in someone's stream and none of my friends are online playing horrible games that I hate playing but enjoy playing with friends, we all know that feeling. I will almost certainly either be lurking in a stream working on this, my own game, or watching K-drama, which I have only just recently discovered after decades of ignoring it. Did I tell you I finished watching Vincenzo? It's getting to me. It was a really, really cool series. And everyone's going to be like, ooh. And the last, have a good stream, you're placing guitar, make your mind relaxed? Yes. You figured you wouldn't only work during streams, lol. It's not a lot of extra work, but I will level with you. It's not a lot of extra work. But it is. I mean, every second of work on this really helps. Like this material, what was it? This stupid material I've been working on. I worked on this off stream, worked on this on stream, worked on it off stream again, worked on it on stream again. It's just eaten my life away. I don't want to talk about it or think about it or consider it ever again. But I think we found the problem. It was overcompensating the normal z-axis direction with too much blue. And obviously a value beyond 1 is going to get either clamped or looped around on itself. We don't want either of those things to happen, really. Now, what's the chances I'm going to be able to select all these crystals accurately while it's glowing, while I can't even see all the crystals? Not parent them to the cavern floor or anything silly like that. Like that. There's a lot of crystals in this thing, alright? I do appreciate the level of detail that Balint has gone to create these, and in fact it's really good that we have the individual pieces, and I'll tell you why in a second. It's a cool feature that was introduced with the Unreal Engine 5 called Mega Assemblies, where it's so Unreal hasn't had the ability like Unity to have prefabs natively in its core game for a very long time. If you wanted to have engine instanced mesh allocations, there's always one. There's always exactly one, isn't there? You had to do it yourself, basically. So it was really cool watching the conference with Rare when they were talking about the pirate game, Pirate of the Pirate Pirates, Rise of Piracy, and they were working on Unreal Engine 4.0.8, which is almost as old as I am by this point. I'm kidding, but it came out before I went to uni, I think, 2009, 2000 and maybe the last quarter of 2008. We can look it up on the internet if we really want to know. But it's quite an old version of Unreal Engine 4. And they were complaining that their tick function, so it's not really about mesh instantiation. It's about the tick function, but it's the same kind of deal. So dynamic, or not dynamic, but automatic mesh instancing wasn't brought into like 4.25. So like if you dragged a mesh into the scene, it was a draw call, which is insane. But they had a different problem where they were having problems with their tick function. I hope this isn't another mosquito bite. If it's bitten me on the neck, I swear I'm gonna find him. Anyway, and they basically had to write their own handler code to organize their tick function so that the Unreal Engine tick function organizer was better. Why are these cubes so high poly? What the flip is going on here? Why do you need this many triangles for a singular cube? Okay, the polysphere. This isn't even a polysphere, is it? This is what is this? This is just a regular trisphere. Bring back the polysphere, everyone. The polysphere is the prime sphere shape. Yeah. What was I talking about? Tick function. Yeah. So they had to write their own. They had to write their own little program that ran alongside the game or inside the game. It was part of the game functions, but that would organize what the tick function would do, and they had tick function instancing where they could instance different things to be run on tick at a tick time, different priorities, and they could batch things that were doing multiple things at the same time in tick, and they could use the cache more efficiently that way, and so the game wouldn't lag on the Xbox One because the Xbox One is a smelly baby console for babies. Smelly babies. I'm kidding. Xbox Ones are fine. But Xbox One doesn't have the same kind of power as PC, and even on PCs, like, the frame time was not good. Like, it was not optimal. Anyway, enough of me waffling on about something that I saw on an online webinar. We're gonna clean up all these files now. Like, they just get given a code name, right? Mesh 3D 1493371C764. What am I meant to do with that, Epic Games? Give it a cool name. Call it Alfred. Very popular name these days is Alfred. I don't know why. I'm going to have to make this content browser large so I can see the full extent of what we've got going on here. And we could just count the number of them, and then it'll be an even multiple of that number, won't it? How many things have I got selected? 147. 147 divided by 3, please. Calculadore, please. 147 divided by 3 is 49. And 49 times 2? What do you mean? I mean, it's a fine name, but it's, I don't know. It doesn't seem like a name that would be popular. 98. I'm bad at maths, okay? Especially mental maths. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That doesn't look right. Does that not look right to you? That doesn't look right to me. We're not ending on the same mesh here that we got here. That we got here on the same mesh that we're ending on here. Hold on. What the hell's going on here? Don't tell me I've deleted a whole bunch of mesh data that I actually needed. It always makes you think of Batman. I mean, yeah, me too. I mean, Alfred is a class character in the Batman animated thing, the films. You know, he's a no-nonsense ex-SAS mad lad. Let's go from this one. This is a fairly unique looking artifact, huh? A weird trapezoid followed by a backslash, right? There's no way we can't not miss that. Weird trapezoid? Ooh, hello. Oh, hello. No backslash. Interesting. Now, why would you order those? You know, screw it. We'll do it the way we were taught to do it. 68, 90, 98. Was 98, wasn't it? 49 times 2, 40, 40, 80, 18. Yep, 98. This will have the first 49 meshes, it looks like we've got enough mesh information to deal with here. It's fine. No memory references, that's fine. But a mega assembly allows you to make prefabs from prefangulated ambulite, obviously. But that allows you to do automatic mesh instantiation from complex mesh constructions as long as they're static. So buildings, houses, cliff faces, you name it. If it's a collection of static mesh actors that you can put into a scene, rather than have it in your scene statically as a static mesh actor. In fact, let's I'll show you right now. We'll make this arch into one, right? Well, because I like this arch and it's good. Right click, level, create packed level actor, center min Z, sure. External axis, sure. Pivot actor, no. Okay. And save level. This is the level that the actor is going to be contained within. So we're going to go to game content, mass, new folder, levels. And this is going to be that's an arch. And then this is going to be the asset, which is going to go into the assemblies. And it's a BPP mountain arch. Save. And you see now, this whole thing is a singular actor, right? It just shows up as BPP mountain arch, right? But the great thing is, these are actors packed into a level instance. And level instance dynamically or automatically sorts through all the actors in the level and goes, you're all packed in here, don't worry about it, don't forget about it, right? You're all packed actors, you're all going to be instanced draw calls, so they all use the same material, and there's only 2 meshes to deal with, so it's going to be 4 draw calls for that whole arch, even though there's, what, 9 things on screen, which you would usually assume would be like 18 draw calls in a traditional stupid-based, non-batched rendering technique. So it makes it faster, and because it's only 1 actor in the content browser, it makes it slightly easier to manage, and also because it's 1 actor, we can duplicate it and use it as an asset on its own, without having to worry about it existing or not existing or whatever. And it's just a good way of doing things efficiently. And we can we go to the details panel in the actor asset, and we can go to this button called edit, and we can make an edit to the mesh, and then we can not press that button ever. I don't know where the confirm edit button is. There should be a confirm edit button here somewhere. All right, we go here. And then it's right at the bottom. It's right at the bottom. Right at the top. Commit changes, right? So okay. So you have, when you go to the edit mode, you see all of the cool stuff that it has in the level, right? And then you can go to the asset that you have in the thing, commit changes, right? And now you have that, right? And we can go back to it. We click the edit button here. Click on the thing that we moved, yeah? I'm going to move it back down to where it was because I didn't want to make that edit. Oops. Silly me. Commit changes, and both of them change, right? So you see they're linked. And you can always I believe you should be able to populate it back to the original static meshes, I believe. But I don't know where the button is. But that's that. And the reason we use them is for organization, modularity, speed of design, bloody blah, yada yada. It's not usually used for architectural stuff like this, I will not lie. A lot of the examples that Epic Games give are of natural features, so you can use it to build up a highly complicated 3D scenario with, you know, 2 high detail or 3 high detail meshes, rather than using a specific high detail mesh for each high detail area of a natural environment zone that you want to create. If you understand what I'm saying. It's usually used for cliff faces, mountains, large pieces of high detail geometry which are actually high detail but also extremely generic, you know, block faces. So it wouldn't be a good idea to use them for the ant heads, but the ant heads could be part of a mega assembly that makes up the mountain, for example. And I know I've done like the ultimate scrub game designer thing and used just like big old blocks, big old blocky blues, but trust me, it's a thing. Blocky blues are also useful, let's be real. So that is actually one of the drawbacks, because the one of the drawbacks is that collision becomes a problem at these kind of scales. So you get to the point where the game will run slowly because you have very high poly meshes with very high poly collision, but the game actually would prefer it if the collision was lower poly, if you had less collision data. So what you use is you disable the collision on the on all the individual static mesh actors in the mega assembly, and then you create a very simple mesh collider. You can use that with the merge actors tool, which we're not going to do right now, because that would merge that. You have to do it in the pack level instance. But yeah, that's how you get better collision for high detailed things. You just have a very simple collision mesh, and you can even simplify that down, and especially if it's going to be like walkways or woo! Woo! I don't know why it's spinning around the globe there, but it is what it is. But if you're going to have walkways, it's a very good idea to just have very flat, straight, long areas aligned to axes, because the game engine expects it, the game engine enjoys it, the game engine understands that that's a pretty ideal way to run things. The queen ant looking very small compared to the pillars. Oh, I see. Yeah. Get rid of them as well. Anyway, this is not representative of the final game environment, please. I'm just doing my best to tidy up some of these assets. By the way, fun fact, I actually have a cool folder. Don't show any weird folders. I didn't even put it on the right screen. I don't have any weird folders anyway. What are you talking about? So I tried transferring all the data from my phone last night, from my old phone, so I could clear it off and put music on it and use it as a music player, because all my SD cards are apparently absolutely garbage. And I copied one folder, and then I ran out of hard drive space, so I need to buy more hard drives, obviously. Reference archive, here we go, Costa Rica. So I have a folder full of reference photographs of Costa Rica, and they have They have tourmaline, tourmaline, and the other one that looks like tourmaline. Azurite. That's tourmaline. That's emerald. You can see some. It's got some quartz around it as well. Very nice. Or is that? Never mind. Yeah, so I have a reference folder for Costa Rica, and I found this cool rocks and minerals. This is a print. If you're gonna steal this, please just buy it from the person who's doing the prints. But I just need it for reference. So there's Hexman's computer renames the trash bin weird folder. Yes. Let us not speak of the time that I put the trash can folder on stream, and then everyone saw everything that was in my trash can, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I emptied this, but okay. I didn't even spend like any time editing that VOD. I didn't blur it out. No, I wasn't even recording at the time. I didn't have to deal with Kden Live's interface at all. This is Gabbro, basically. This is what the mountains of Costa Rica are made out of. This is the primary surface level igneous rock that you find apparently in the mountain ranges of inland Costa Rica. And there is granite, not basalt, granite near the coast. And it means, yes, rocks. Hey, Deborah. This is basalt. This is granite. This is gabbro. Granted, granite and gabbro do look very similar. But I don't have a reference picture for polished gabbro, do I? Because I found it late in the game and I was very sleepy when I was doing this. Also, check it out. There's an ant here. I can't remember what it is. A bullet ant. Look how big it is. Look at how big that bullet ant is. This is a snake hook, dude. That's like the size of a large spider in my oh, look at Minecraft. Yes. Hello me. How you doing? So anyway, if we look at this aerial footage of Costa Rica's beachfront, we can see that there's a rock face here, which is going to be granite mostly, and there's a white sand beach, which is going to be eroded granite, sandstone, silicates. But there's the eroded. There are black sand beaches as well in Costa Rica. Some places apparently has the nicest black sand beaches in the whole world, made out of ground glass particles from obsidian and gabbro, I'm guessing. But gabbro's got really large egg-shaped stuff in it. Let me open Chrome, and we can Google gabbro, and we can have a look at so yeah, stuff like this. It's got these really large chunks of basalt crystal and stuff like this. Difference between gabbro and basalt. That's a lot of interesting adverts we got on the top there. Gabbro is an intrusive igneous rock that forms deep beneath the earth. The rock through slow cooling of magnesium-rich and iron-rich magma. Final product of this cooling is hollow crystalline mass. Chemically, slow cooling coarse-grained gabbro is equal to rapid cooling fine-grained basalt. Chemically, has the same goop in it. Most of the oceanic crust on Earth is made of gabbro. Rock forms mid-ocean ridges find gabbro and plutons. They're associated with continental volcanism. And because we know that the landmass of Costa Rica actually joins onto the mainland of Central America with a volcanic ridge and a tectonic ridge, the formation of gabbro is common. What is basalt? Basalt is a type of extrusive igneous rock that forms near the surface of planet crust. This means the rock type not only forms in Earth, but also on other planets such as Mars or the Moon. The rock forms the rapid cooling magnesium iron-rich lava. Almost 90% of volcanic rocks on all crust fall into the category of basalt. Oh wow, that's interesting. Due to the presence of low silica content, basalt lava has low viscosity. This can cause rapid lava spreading over a great area before it gets cooled and solidified. Generally, basalt is fine-grained material with very low amounts of silica and feldspar. Typically, this rock appears in grey or black colour, can easily undergo weathering into brown-coloured basalt due to the oxidation effect of its mafic minerals. It's their iron. Cool. Very interesting. Here we go. Some more crystalline structure of gabbro. Oh, wow. Nice crystalline structure. Very nice. Very. I want that. Yes. Yes. Look at that. Look. This is what we aim for. Welcome to the science portion of the stream, everybody. Do not restore the pages. Don't know what they were, and I don't care. But yeah, Gabbro's got a much less refined structure to it than Marble, for sure. So we're gonna have to restrict the use of the Marble materials to the shoreline anyway. That's a cool speckled piece of Gabbro. We can get some polished. So you can clearly see the differences in the crystal structure here. It's really tempting to buy one of these. They're expensive though, what the hell? 50 quid? 50 quid. I'll find my own Gabbro, thank you. Oh, 2 pieces from AliExpress? 205, I don't even know what that is, but okay. I clicked it. Oops, I didn't mean to click it. I thought it was an image. It was a shopping link. The educational part of the game is that you have realistic rocks in the right place. It helps. The educational part of the game is going to be about ants, Devro, so it helps that the setting is also correct, you know? You wouldn't have Halo take place not on the planet of Reach. Or on the Delta Halo ring. You know, you wouldn't set Halo in the UAC facility on Mars. That would be weird. So we're not going to set a game about leafcutter ants anywhere other than where leafcutter ants live, because that would also be weird. And with that goes the design of usually play games where old men say words and shoot fire. Yeah, but like Fallout New Vegas is set in Nevada and it looks like Nevada, right? It's set in Vegas and it's a dust bowl full of dust and zombies. Damn. Anyway, let me look at more Gabbro. That's cute. Oh, look at that. How the colored deposits have started to oxidize. I see. You have never been to Nevada. Me neither. But I've seen the pictures from the Nevada games. So I brought it full circle there. You see what I did? Brought it full circle. Rather than a sphere of Gabbro, I would like a cube of Gabbro. That would be my thing. Realistic carved Gabbro skull. Wow. Black Gabbro stone prism. It stands in the park and is beveled and polished. And if it gets wet, you can play various sound melodies. No way. Where is that in Nevada? That is Nevada, California. Nevada City. We've been down this road before, don't worry. We've been down this road before. God, what is this webpage about the beautiful black Gabbro stone prism that stands in the park? Anyway, point be that you just hurt yourself while sneezing. Bless you, Bardaki. And bless your hurt. And hello, Doji. Correct. This is some rock solid content. Arr! Arr! Emerald pearl granite. Is this granite or is this a granitoid? Huh? So granite isn't the same as basalt because it has silica in it. Basalt and gabbro don't have a lot of silica in it. That's the difference. Right? That is not that. I don't believe you. That doesn't. Anyway, we've reached the bottom of our conclusion. I'm going to steal this image from Wikipedia. And then we'll move on with our lives. Swoop. Didn't know you could do this. You can just drag images from the internet into your PC. For anyone who did not know that you could do that, you just prepped all the tax BS so you can submit it soon. You need some cheering up. Let me tell you about taxes. Oh yeah, hey look, cavern with glowing crystals. Somebody said something about having accurate rocks in the right places. Disregard the nuclear waste in here. And look at this beautiful archway instead. This beautiful pump iron. Ah, what does this do? It causes me to get exercise. The crystals are pretty freaking awesome. They are indeed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ah. Why is steel so heavy? Consider you impressed? In Nevada, you can kill the president and excuse yourself by saying he wants you to pay taxes. True. Pump iron. Oh, I just put them down. No, my collectible trading cards. Ah. What is this? A kilogram of steel is just around the same as 2.5 kilograms of feathers, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. BRB! 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you only get 5 for BRB. Ah, the shoulder exercise. Well, that has cards in it. Oops. I thought it was an empty folder file. You may not believe it, but 1 kilogram of steel weighs as much as 1 cubic decimeter of water. But what's the volume of the 1 kilogram of steel? You may not believe it, but steel is cheaper the more you buy of it. Noodle arms, yes. I have excruciatingly noodle arms. It's like my entire forearm can fit inside. Fine, fine. There you go. There you go. Go on. He's a Twitch streamer. Go follow him. He's a very funny Twitch streamer, and I do follow him. Anyway, what was I doing? Something cavernous more. Keep forgetting he streams. He streams like every day. It's almost like it's his job. Mad that. Absolutely insane. Right, we need to rename these. So this is SM large. Are they hexagons? Large hex bowl crystal. And what's this? The spiky ends. Are they quads? Is that like a quartz thing? And this like an amethyst thing? Whoa there. Clipped by Bardaki. Sorry not sorry. Berlin. Do I have to watch this? Did I ignore all the pump lines? Oh, whoa there. Why there? No, I only have one more to do. What the hell? Yes, watch it. I ignored yours. Yes, I ignored Deborah's. But not for long. More irons. I don't think I have any more. I don't think I have any more exercises I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness. If I die doing this, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I can feel my elbow going. 10. Oh no, that's enough of that. Yup. That's what she said. No comment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like the horizontal. What was that noise? The horizontal shoulder lifts. They kill me. I'm killed by the exercise. Anyway, I'm gonna have to start putting a limiter on that, or like a cooldown or something. What's that noise? My self-esteem growing? I think it was my elbows dislocating entirely from my body and moving to a different country. You know what I said about the normal map being fixed? And then I see this. And I wonder to myself, have they actually been fixed? I have a cooldown on pump iron? I have a cooldown on pump iron. I have a cooldown on pump iron? Huh. It's like a minute? God damn it. The amount of time it takes you to pump the iron, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yes, I did 10 horizontal shoulder raises for Ducky. The metal has been moved to the other places. I have a good place to put these. They're on the floor. This is a fitness stream now. Let me just get Ring Fit open. Let me put my workout gear on. Or Ring Fit. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. Some 80s pop music in the background. Ah. No. It's a fun little game. Yes. It's been a hot minute since I've seen that video. 2013 upload. Wow. You just BSOD'd. My goodness. Oh, QB boy. He's the QB boy. He's the QB boy. QB boy. I don't get the weird lock on scale. Oh no. Oh, it's granite, that's why. Doesn't take it for granite. It's how we structure your future streams now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If I go back here, nothing has happened. Interesting. Oh. Yeah, so it's still the same. Be right back doing laundry? Great. Do like a bit of laundry. So you still have to repack them. So we should actually make a Today, a printer just decided to blow up in your face. Did you have an inkling something was wrong? Got him. Told you paper stuck inside. You checked which pouch full of the manual said first remove waste toner box. Toner box was like, oh shit, I'm like full for a year now, and people just keep going. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, hold up. What's this? Spider web? Uh-oh. Spider web. Oh, there's multiple spider webs. Okay. 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 Back to modeling mode. Do the pivot first. And split. Please don't do anything weird. You did something weird. Where's the other spider web? Riddle me that, huh? There it is. Riddle me that. I got plenty, you got none. You can find them anywhere, but you can't get some. Oof, body. Oof. Well, I's got a dot. Or bar. You doesn't have any dots or bars. So it could be dots or bars. You saw how spectacularly I failed the trivia today, right? Pokemon. Oops. I think Wrinkle's the one about the crows. You know what I mean? You remember the one about the crows? Asset references. No, sir. No asset references. Memory references, maybe. Chadina Mine, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy here. Let me add you to the overlay. I hope I said that right. Welcome to the wireframe. This is lit. Hello. This is now it's lit. Okay. What's this? But why? Yo. The answer is bitches. Oh, yeah. Ugh. Mana XC has malfunctioned. Pump pint! One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 10 will do. Anyone else getting hungry? Anyone else getting a little... Oh, they want a little... Boink. I've asked too much of the engine once again. I'm sorry. Papa Googa, I've sinned. Stare into the green. Embrace. Embrace the green. Reflection captures need to be rebuilt. Are you kidding me? Reflection captures? Really? Really? In this day and age, with dynamic lighting, with lumen engaged, it looks like you greatly overestimate the architectural talent of Elements. Look, they're into their neo-Gothic marble arches. Marble arches. I mean, you've seen ants before, right? They go hard. I brought in one tuft of grass and it brought my entire engine to a halt. Look at it! Well, my dude, you can't tell me that that was hard to load. Anyway. You don't see them erect monuments? I'm getting the picture out. Is it in the reference folder? It is not. I'm sorry, leafcutter bees? They do the same job as the leafcutter ants, but they're bees? Are you kidding me? Are you for real right now? Is this just a nightmare come to life? They've got the cutty face of the ant and the stingy butt of the bee. I did not need to know this as information, thank you. Sheesh. Now we do a B game. Okay. Is this not a monument, Devro? Is this not a monument? Look at how big it is. It's like 4-5 people wide. It's like 10 meters across, maybe 11. Sheesh. And it's got pathways all over the shop. They definitely have marble arches in their houses. Okay? Definitely. 112% have got marble arches in their houses. Leafcutter ants have biomineral armor. What? Look at them go. So happy. Or they just take out the middle bits, huh? Oh, look at the strength of the lad. Or the lass. As the workers are all female. As we have discussed previously on several thousands of episodes of this. Look at the strength. Anyway, yeah. It's Ant Rushmore. Is it meant to be that jerky? I hope it's meant to be that jerky. Interesting. Well, we'll look at this some other time. I'm just preparing shaders again. Definitely am getting hungry though. Not even joking. What am I gonna eat? Anyway, back to what I was doing is splitting these. Pivot, bottom, accept, split. You know when it lags. and you're like, current folder, no. Get me out of here. I need the browse to asset. This folder. Sorry, missed the monument because you and Lumi were discussing the last chapter of your book. Your memoirs. Accept. I was afraid that was going to happen. It's fine. Is this like an aloe? Is this like a succulent? They have aloe vera out in Costa Rica. I thought it was a mainland. Costa Rica is on the mainland. No, it's a fantasy book. Okay. What's it about? Oh, there's always one. Wait, what's this? An elf bard and orc ranger going on adventures to find purpose in life. Wow. Just wow. I'm pressing the wrong button, that's why it doesn't work. Jumps from really dark to really funny at times. Seems to be your style, apparently. Ah, the good old Kurosawa. I get the feeling the person who made these meshes used ZBrush a lot. I wonder why. Because he is a zebra. I do not wish to keep any of the individual parts of that. Sorry. Rest in peace, tiny plant parts. SM. Succulent. Okay. I'm definitely gonna steal the stair generator from Lyra. I might extend it even. But it's gonna be a very useful tool in the creation of stairs. Believe it or not. I've seen it in action. I know what it does. I know what it's capable of. It scares me. Is this a flower or is this also a succulent? Could be one of those. One of those. It's a shopping link again on one of these. And one of those. Looks like a collection of rocks, but it's not. It's a plant. Ew. There's a boy aloe. Aloe vera is like one of the least fussy, strongest, hardiest, beefcakiest sucks on the planet. I thought that was a mantis. Is there a mantis that looks like? No, I don't want. I want mantids on succulents. I want the mantis that looks like a succulent. It's a praying mantis driving his praying mantis bike to work. What the hell is going on the internet these days? Stop it. Stop it. I demand you to stop. The orchid praying mantis. Can't stop the internet now. I mean, not with this. Look how fast he's gonna go with that that turbo bike. Looks like one of the Harley custom shops, you know. Vroom vroom. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. This mantis is a menace. Mantis? Phantom mantis? Scooby-Doo. Oh! You good, fam? What is this? Hello. What is this? Yeah, I'm talking to you. What is this? This is the dirt layer from the rest of the level, huh? Well, what's this? Huh? Oh, it's a one-sided piece of geometry? Huh? Oh, it's not a one-sided piece of geometry, but the geometry clips through the dirt. I'm confused as to how this manifold exists. What is going on here? No, it's two-sided. It should have blocked that little plant lad, unless it's got inverted UVs. Now I'm getting hungry. Maybe eat some food soon. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, I worry about this mesh here. I worry about this little floor mesh. I think it has, I think it's UVs. I mean, how would the UVs be inside out? We'd be looking at the inside of it right now, right? Oh, this plant's all jacked up too. Hold on. Oh, don't say that's the stem and that's meant to be underneath, linking it to the floor. I don't. Split it. Oh no. one of one input meshes cannot be split. Flip. I thought it was like a little internal booble, but it turns out that that might actually be the stem, and I may have done an absolute bad. Ah, yeah, it's hollow on the bottom, which is doesn't fill me with confidence. Undo history. Oh no. Oh, I forgot how good this candle smelled. I don't have anything to light it with. I dropped my lighter in it last time it was on. I'm not going to show that on stream. Trust. I think these are fine. We don't have to worry about these having weird stems, do we? Oh. These do not appear to have weird stems. Wait. Yeah, no, they're just leaves. Just a big old cool collection of leaves. We selected something. Yeah, this makes me uneasy. That kind of stuff makes me very, very uneasy. Very scary. Nice dirt, though. Let's go enjoy the dirt. Let's go enjoy the dirt tunnel over here. Cool. What is this? What is this? Those normals look okay, right? Those normals look normal. Ah, what is that? I mean, I know what it is, but what is it? Hmm. Hmm. Lovely. Very lovely. Uh, oh. Looks like Dorodango. Japanese art of forming mud into shiny spheres. Is that even legal? Oh, hey, Claire. Grande. Grande. Rodango. Well, I never. It's not cool. The more you know. Metallic 0 specular 0 roughness 0.1. Oh no, that's going the wrong way. And that might be too far the other way. What have I done? Swoop. Where is the duplicate? Duplicate. Mesh dupe. Then body revolve. Uh, oh. All right. Okay. Cancel. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Cannot delete. What do you mean cannot delete? No, I need. Haha. Funny joke. Hmm. So I just want that line, basically. Uh. Now can we revolve? That's what we like. Oh. That was indeed correct, though. Oh! Now we're getting somewhere. I think this is meant to be 90, right? That's the one. Great, so the revolve was a huge success. We just need one of the pillars back in. Ah. poly edit. No. Ha 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 ha. Triangle edit. Here we go. Oh. Oh, I see. So moving from one to the other will you gotta click cancel for it to actually cancel. Oh, am I tanking the stream? Ooh! Yep. The defender. Very clean. And then we gotta unhide our revolve. And then we gotta no, oops. Oh! Cancel. They don't touch. They don't touch. Do they touch too much here? They screen. 286. Was it really just a 1 unit difference? Does that touch there? That looks like it touches there just. No. Much. What in the ever-loving freak is this? No, I'm fine with it. Wait, it's not there when we go to when we don't merge them. How about that? I can live with it. Is that slightly domed on the top? Wow. Intense detail. No touching. Accept. Browse to asset. This is boom. SM mountain. What do you call these? Are they pillars? They're not really pillars, are they? Is it centered? Lord, don't do this to me. I will fight. I'll check it in a second after I've renamed it. It should be centered, right? Like there's no way it couldn't be centered, right? I've flown over the top of it. Let me get to the 4-up. The 4-up top. The 4-up top will show us the truth. Shut the front door. No undo transaction history. God We have our revolve, though. We can drag the revolve into the scene. I'm resetting the pivot of it as well. Screw what it says the pivot's at. The pivot is now at the center. Accept. And the SM mountain belt pillar solid. Boom. That also pivot can get put to the center of its wherever it is. Accept. And then the full one, I don't care about you anymore. Details. Copy. Paste. That's centered. There's no way. There is no way that it's not centered. It wasn't centered on the original pillar. What? It wasn't centered on the original pillar. Can you even imagine? It's centered now. I'm happy with that centering. But I'm not happy with the way it is up and down, right? So very much close enough, right? We're doing a voxel, a vox merge. A vox merge. I don't know what you're showing me here, friend. Does that look correct? Does that look magnificent? Does that look like it has resolved the internal faces issue from the I don't know what this is. Oh, is that a bug? That's an internal face there, isn't it? Is it? No, it's the inside of the cap. Is it? I'm confused. It looks like there's a face there. Yeah, it looks like there's a face there on the inside of the neck. And they're not actually... They're joined. They are joined. If we go up into the top, you can't see it. So it's a one-way normal. Which is frustrating. Increase the mesh adaptivity. Just a scotch, right? But you can see it's not doing anything to resolve this internal face. Yeah, it's... Where is it? Is it an internal face? Or is it actually just the ceiling and there's not a lot of room in here? It's just the ceiling and there's not a lot of room in here. Get out! So this is the perspective mesh after the merge. Accept. Browse to asset. SM. Mountain pillar smooth. Get rid of that. That is incorrect. That is incorrect. Browse to asset. Asset actions. Select actors using this asset. Replace selected actors with... Okay. Replace selected actors with SM Mountain Pillar Smooth. Okay, Mountain Pillar Smooth. Pivot. Bottom. Accept. I like how I didn't move the one that I was using. There we go. Oh, what the hell, man? You know what? Don't need you anyway. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. Ooh, that seam though. I call it marble because I'm an idiot. Yeah, I did. Absolute Muppet. Muppet 100. How? Oh boy, I'm gonna have to learn about LODs again, aren't I? I mean, I know about them, but I'm gonna have to learn about them. I don't get why the LODs are messed up. Hmm. Have to do the UVs again as well. Get rid of those. Lovely. Lovely. Advanced. It's visualized, right? Where is it? Mesh distance fields. It's a beautiful nightmare zone. Welcome to the nightmare zone, kids. You didn't die to a bear. Well, Lumi, let me tell you what you have to do if you die to a bear, okay? Even if you didn't die to the bear, you gotta show the bear who's boss. You know what I'm saying? Oh, level of detail coloration. It was over there. I was about to say something like, you're definitely going to be able to tell bears are easily choke slammed. You killed the bear with a choke slam through a table. off the cell. No, this is the old one. Sorry. So this one. Bears deserve better. True. Fallback relative error 0.8. Yeah, you gotta press the apply changes button. Gotta do something about those seams. UV unwrap that lad. Get him UV unwrapped. My goodness, it's 9 p.m. It is 9 p.m. I haven't been live for that long, but I am hungry. What is this plant, by the way? We used to have one of these in the house, and they are not vines. This is not a vine leaf. It's a tree. Back me up on this. This is a tree. This is a tree leaf. Oh, it has vines behind it, though. Interesting. Killed a bear, found a healer, A+++++++++. Are you playing Kingmaker? You playing Kingmaker, Lumi? Without me? No. I thought you were keeping up to date with my episodes there. You would exactly the intonation you're going for. Well, if you caught the last episode, you'll know that I too fought a bear, killed a bear, and found a healer. And then the healer fell over in Greece and broke his spine and died instantly. What a shame. Ah, Greece. The cause and solution to all of life's problems. No dead healers. So it is written in the books. I think what I want is this. You heard nothing? You heard nothing. There was no gurgling. Oh, preparing shaders, 419, great. Oh, there it is. Oh. So it happened that you found yourself surrounded by werewolves. What a shame. While we're simulating, can we move this? Dangerous. Dangerous. Ah, interesting. So I remember watching the Niagara fluid simulation tutorial, and they said you had to tag. Is it? We have to tag it as a collider? And then the water simulation should be able to collide with it. Or the water simulation would be able to collide with it if I had a CPU worth a damn. That is definitely colliding with the soil now, right? We're all witnessing the fact that it's definitely colliding with the soil. The water level is raised. The CPU temperatures are reaching the roof. There's a lot of white water coming out the bottom there, little bubbly bubbly boosts. So, okay. Simulation over. Put your pens down. Oh, we can just simulate in the editor without simulating the game. Oh, okay. Great. You're just ignoring that this is a collider now? Oh, because it doesn't have the tag anymore? Because I did that in gameplay. Interesting. But if I simulate it, we are witnessing how smelly my PC is going to be. Oh! That's a crash. I like it. I like it a lot. Me tripping. Yeah, there's Kernel 32 NTDLL popping up. With Verisolator, this crash occurred. Goals to preventing crashes like this from occurring in the future. That's it. That's it. It's 9:15 at night time. It's almost 9:20 at night time. We got the fluid sim working mostly. It worked for a brief few seconds and then it stopped. We've cleaned up some of the mountainside assets. I think it's a good time to put down the tools for today and move on with our lives. So let me do the talk out. We'll go raid someone real cool. So thank you everyone for coming to watch the live video. If you came to watch the live video, thank you, Vida and BitGamey and Shildeen Amin for the follows. I hope I pronounced all those correctly. I'm definitely sure I chowdered up the last one there. Thank you for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Thank you, Tate for the 23-month resub. We opened your pack yesterday. We discussed this previously. Thank you for the pump irons. I have pumped so much iron today that my spine has snapped in twain. Thank you for coming to watch the video on demand. If you came to watch the video on demand, thank you for coming to watch the video on live. If you came to watch the video on live, and as always, I will see you in the next episode.